So eloquently put it. We're back on Ripper. We're hopefully we might finish it today. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. There's still a wee bit to go, but we are just about to hit Act 3. And Act 3 is where things start to properly happen. We will get there, but I don't know if anyone knows this about Ripper, but much like everyone's favorite game, Owlbleed, it goes through. It picks one of four options at the start of the game in terms of who the actual killer is. So as it stands right now, I don't know who the killer is in our playthrough, but we'll find out. I will find out soon because I'm following a guide, but I will leave it a mystery to you. Last time on Ripper, everything broke. The game actually just broke. I had to replay the full game so that we could speak to Falconetti in this scene that we're going to see in a second. I'm just trying to sort my mouse because it's going fucking haywire. But we've made it. We're here. We've got Falconetti. We can fucking speak to him. We couldn't do that before. Now let me move this over here so that we can see it. Right. So the last time we played this, we went into cyberspace. We spoke. We went into Magnota. Was it Magnota's space, or was it? No, it wasn't his. It was Falconetti's, where we read a couple of notes and learned a few things. We're now finally about to confront him about it. First, I'm going to open this can of Arizona whipped pineapple orange that I got from Forgotten World yesterday. I reckon this is going to be bad, but I'm gonna. Oh, actually, it smells alright. Okay, no, it's not great. Not great. And there's a lot of it. So, you know, it's going to be a great stream. Let's speak to Falconetti. Or we'll wait for Zeronepunk.
Zeronepunk just subscribed for 35 months. Ripper? Hardly even know her.
No, Zeronepunk? That was a weird, an even weirder way to pronounce it, I feel like. Thanks for the sub, Ross. I somehow have got tinnitus in my left ear. It's doing the high pitched whine. That's great. I don't know what caused that. Maybe it was 3 Don't Fear the Reapers playing at once. Yeah, the traveling panda, Sean, he bought it. He's not tried it as far as I'm aware yet. Headache is better. I took it was mad. I got home. We're never going to speak to Falconetti. This is the stream. I'm just now going to talk at you for a bit. I got home and I felt like shit between the headache and a sore stomach because of that salt and chili pizza that I had. And then I took painkillers. Eventually, the headache did go away, but I also do think a milkshake helped it. I think just having a milkshake like sorted the spicy stuff in my stomach, and it was class. It was good. No, I felt like shit. I was like, I was like driving the 5 minutes it takes me to get home from the station, and I was like, man, god damn. I mean, yesterday it was warm. Don't get me wrong; it was like kind of humid, but it wasn't like sunny yesterday. In fact, it had rained for a wee bit yesterday, so not quite as bad. Although that being said, that doesn't stop me eating like shit like that when it's warm. I don't know. I don't know why. Anyway, Falconetti.
What should I do about Catherine, Eddie?
I went through this with you already. What are you, fucking stupid? Dump in anything you get from the Ripper. I can't do this for you.
All right, yeah, we're like trying to rebuild. We're trying to rebuild Catherine's mind so that we can get a picture to become clear, so we can see who the Ripper is.
I didn't know that you, Magnata, and Burton were all in the Web Runners together.
Those were the days. Christ, did we have fun. I was the guru. Magnata was the brooding bohemian. Burton was the straight-laced schoolgirl surfing the edge.
So,
Bad it all went down the shitter.
Surfing Edge? Did this game predict Microsoft Edge? I don't get hiccups when I have spicy food. What happens to me is I will always have a runny nose. Regardless of the spice level. I think Crash gets the same thing, because I think he had that when we went to Mezcal that one time. Like, he's fine with spice, like he can have like fucking anything and it doesn't affect him, but the nose will go, and it's regardless, like I could have like, I don't know, I can't even like think of like the latest thing ever, but it will fucking like just go right for my nose. Anyway, why is there two options for letting him know that I know he was married to Burton? What the fuck?
So you and Burton were married.
What can I say? It was the perfect day. Magnata fucked it up.
How do you mean?
My wedding day. I knew he had the hots for Claire, so I didn't invite him. The bastard turns up anyway. You know the part where the judge says, anybody got anything to say? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Magnata was holding his peace.
Oh.
And he had a lot to say.
You mean he interrupted the ceremony?
Yeah. And after we threw him out of there, he turns up the party afterwards, like nothing happened. Walks up to Claire, asks her to dance. She looks at him. She looks at me. I say, get the fuck out of here! And he goes nuts. My wedding day. Took 4 guys to pull him off me. 5 guys to pull me off him. After that, nothing was ever right.
By far went a day when you haven't had super spicy noodle soup for, like, yeah, I mean, that's quite a lot of spice, Ross. I mean, the thing is, I do feel like if you've got a cold, spicy food does help with like actually like the runny nose thing, you know, and it just sort of helps with that. But I think he does go a bit too far because he does have an insane tolerance. So I think he tries to like kind of exaggerate how much he fucking takes to try and get over that, but maybe it just takes a bit too much. I actually can't deal with that.
You know, the Ripper struck again.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
You got her, huh? Who'd he whack?
Wait, what?
Woman. Stephanie Jordan.
How did you know that?
Big mess, like the others?
Doesn't that name ring a bell?
Never heard of her. More importantly...
Well, she was a member of the Web Runners back when you were hanging with him.
Ah, yes, I remember, yeah.
Hmm.
Skinny chick. Kind of quiet. Not into my idea of fun.
Sorry you so broke up about it.
My first experience of pho was getting, I think it was actually pho, and I did not like it. Did not like it. Right, we've talked to Falconetti about everything. We now want to go to everyone's favourite place, the police station. And I did enjoy what I got the time you're talking about there, Ross. Although I don't actually remember what I got, but I did remember enjoying it. But the first time I went, I was trying to eat this pho. Oh, it's put to the desk search. Never mind, hold on. And someone else had gotten something and it looked really fucking nice. And I was like, man, I wish I'd gotten that because that looks a lot better than what I'm having. It was like, I can't even remember. I cannot remember what it was. It was definitely one of the curries I had when we went. Yeah, I don't remember which one. Might have been, no, don't remember. Not a clue. Never got to the pub for gig friends, got sloshed 3 glasses of red, and we went for Indian next door. Oof. God. I wouldn't have even said it tasted bland. It didn't. I think like the actual broth of it tasted fucking terrible, which just made everything taste bad and like by proxy. I wasn't a fan of it. I don't know if I just had a particularly bad bowl of it or something, but I was not a fan and probably wouldn't be getting pho again. Anyway, what do you know about Stephanie Jordan's murder?
What do you know about the Stephanie Jordan murder?
I'll tell you, it set Magnatta off. He went crazy when he got back from the murder scene. He was interrogating some pillhead about narcotics rap. It broke his nose real bad. I don't know what got into this guy. It's like he knew this Jordan woman.
I'm pretty sure he did.
You saying he's involved?
Let's just put it this way. Magnatta is definitely mixing business and pleasure with this case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, so far, it sort of just seems like everyone's done it. Falconetti was a bit strange, pretending he didn't know who Stephanie Jordan was, but he also said, before we confirmed that it was a woman that was murdered by the Ripper, he said, he got her. I don't know. But at this point in the game, we don't actually know who the murderer is. We've got no real fucking indication. We only start getting indications of as to who the killer is in Act 3, which we are rapidly approaching. But first, oh my god. He's fucking reading the Cat in the Hat right there. I'm just fucking patter thefting completely on this, but look at him reading his wee book. Oh, sorry. I didn't notice you'd come in.
This guy is unfucking believable.
Any luck identifying the murder weapon yet?
I will guess that it's a knife.
Farley says that hasn't been established. Says you don't know what the murder weapon is.
That fat fuck has a lot of crazy theories.
Oh, damn.
It's not rocket science. These people were butchered. You can't slice bacon with a baseball bat.
Yes.
You notice anything fishy about Burton?
Like what?
Like the fact that she's dragging her feet on treating Catherine.
Now you're a cyber surgeon, huh?
Why aren't you investigating her?
What makes you so sure I'm not?
Imagine Christopher Walken reading the script and going, now you're a cyber surgeon, huh? Fucking, yes, a cyber surgeon.
Did you know that Falconetti and Burton were married?
Yeah, so?
So why didn't you tell me?
It's not relevant to the case.
Well, the fuck it's not. One of those could be the Ripper.
Look, I'm not an idiot. I read your partner's notes. As far as you pinheads are concerned, I'm a suspect.
Yeah, you're right, you are. Oh, right. Okay, hold on, though. We can accuse him directly, or we can back down but insinuate his guilt. I don't even know what fucking film that could be. For some reason, whenever I think of Christopher Walken, the film that comes to me, for some reason, is Blast from the Past with Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser. Where it's like the 60s, and they've got a bomb shelter, and they're in the shelter when a plane hits their house, and they think it's a nuclear bomb, and they stay there for 30 years. Well, because it's locked for 30 years, doesn't let them out. But they think the world's ended, and they send Brendan Fraser up, and he's just like fucking homeschooled, has never sheltered, completely, literally sheltered from the 60s, and has no idea about the world outside. It's mad. Oh man, yeah, Winslow 2. Fuck. That's Willem Dafoe, yeah, he definitely wasn't in Spider-Man 1. I'm gonna accuse him directly, fuck it.
When are you gonna put this Ripper case to bed, Magnatta? Person can wonder.
Well, wonder away, asshole. The wheels of justice may grind slowly, but they're moving. They're moving. Get yourself caught in those wheels, Quinlan. You'll be in a lot of pain.
Moving. I think it's just because it's an S instead of a Z. I know that's typically how it is, but I also just read it then as Fraser. Or no, but I don't know, that's the opposite. Be Frasier if it was his head. Fuck it, man, I don't know. Stop shouting at me. The wheels of justice are moving, Quinlan. They're moving.
Why didn't you tell me about the web runners?
What are you talking about?
Your past. Your involvement with the web runners. The fact that you're an ace decker. The fact that you've known Burton and Falconetti for years. I mean, you're all connected. I'm supposed to think there's nothing to this?
If you're making an accusation, swear out a complaint.
Why? So you can lift some more evidence?
You're walking on thin ice, Quinlan. If it cracks, ain't nobody gonna hear you scream when you go under.
Man, what a fucking performance he gives in this game, though. Fucking hell, man, he's so good. Every time he's speaking in this game, I'm like, nah, we're listening. We're fucking listening to Walken. Oh, was there? I mean, I guess it happened, like, happens all the time. No, I know, I was joking, Ross. It's my new bit of just saying stop shouting at me when I say something really stupid and realise it after saying it. It's a bit like Mikey saying, "No, Mikey, don't say that." You know, it's the same joke, but different wording.
Why didn't you tell me about your affair with Burton?
What makes you think I have to tell you anything? Let's just say, what I give you are pennies from heaven.
Oh, so you were playing God when you tried to break up Burton's marriage to Falconetti. The plot thickens, Magnata.
You just crossed the line. Ask your buddy Falconetti what it's like to be my enemy. A pissed off cop can screw your life up in so many ways.
In so many ways. He's still just reading his fucking book.
Did you know about Burton's secret lab?
Secret lab? You've been reading too much of your own stuff, secret lab.
She's got it hidden in some old subway tunnel. She's doing lethal experiments on animals. Now, I don't know what it all adds up to, but it can't be legal.
I don't have time to weep about sheep. Call the animal lovers hotline.
She has Stephanie Jordan's body there.
All right, Quinlan. For once, you got my interest. I'll look into it. You satisfied?
See, the thing is, I mostly know this game through a guy's playthrough where he just riffs, and at this part, that's the type of shit he does. Like, he starts going like, "I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. I am." Like, he actually starts doing that bit. What is this you said? I'm not going to play it on stream, but it's that wee bit. It's only 10 seconds, but alright. Where are we going? What are you going to say to me? Let's put his book down.
Another goddamn security card. If that lazy schmuck Brannon would do his job. Quinlan, I thought I threw you out. Now get the fuck out of here.
I need that. I need to make a fucking thing of that, I think, by the way. Well, thumbnails, yeah. Pictures, I don't think it will, but, you know, don't test it. Fucking, hold on, where's my... I might be too late to do the clip button, but I think I need that. I need Walken saying, "Get the fuck out of here." Right. Off we go to the hospital. Let's go. You can, but I'm lazy. But I've got a button on my Stream Deck that just like makes a clip from the last like 30 seconds or something. At least if I do that, it means I don't have to go picking through it. But I don't even know if I was quick enough for it. But we'll find out. We'll find out. Oh, dearie me. Cheers, Ellie. I mean, it might work. Yeah, but we'll see. Then I'll make a wee thingy for that. Go around to the right. Enter the doors on the left. They must have spent a lot of time making these wee environments because they love to show you. No, that's fair. I'm hoping I'm hoping it's done it. Keep walking, pal. Okay. Ugh. So, watch your head. I just wish I could like click on the door just to be like, I want to go through that door, as opposed to doing this like wander around. Right, what's going on, Paul?
I understand you and Falconetti spun a link to Powell's consciousness. That's a bit unorthodox, but I'll take progress where I can get it.
Did Burton say anything about it?
No, I haven't talked to her yet, but she's probably having a bowel movement over it.
Bowel movement?
For me to contact Catherine, I have to deck from here, right?
Catherine's on a closed system. Just her mind and Metacog's internal system, so no one can access her mind from a machine that's off-site. You'll have to use your deck in the port we installed in her diagnostic bed.
Right.
Got more to say? Or is that it?
Your friend's counting on you, Quinlan. You gotta restore her memory by telling her things she once knew about the Ripper.
Okay. We're gonna go into Catherine's mind. Jesus. Catherine's mind is scary. Okay, here we are. Well, we've been here before, but we couldn't say anything to her. Now we're gonna basically fucking do a load of exposition that she already knew. So, tell her that Burton and Eddie were married.
Falconetti and Claire Burton were married 15 years ago. Your notebook tipped me off. Do you remember?
No. I don't know, because, like, we're in cyberspace, but typically Quinlan appears as, like, this mad green man. And now, for some reason, we're seeing them as what they actually look like, but with, like, a weird filter on them. I don't really know why.
Burton, Magnata, and Eddie. They were all web runners 15 years ago. You used to know this, Kathy.
Jesus. Jesus. Ah, actually, she's fine.
Magnata went nuts at Eddie and Burton's wedding. Made a big scene, threw some punches at the groom, they had to drag him out. Do you remember?
I can't remember. No.
I mean, at least she's speaking.
Pain. No, he hurt me. No. I can't see.
Burton has this secret lab in some abandoned subway tunnel. I got this lead from some of your notes. Is this restoring any of your memory?
The hat. Cobblestones
Mm-hmm.
and cloaks. Deck with fog and angels and it's closer. It's closer.
What?
I see him. No, I see her. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I can't see it. I can't see it.
Is that it? Okay, I guess that's it.
Incoming WAC transmission.
Who's on the phone?
Incoming WAC transmission. Source unknown.
Uh-oh.
Dear boss, I'm having one of those awful days. My mood is foul, and I don't know what I'm to do. Luckily, I have a hobby to keep me busy. Yours truly, Ripper.
Okay. I know.
Between your efforts and ours, Ms. Powell's essence structures have been restored by almost a third. This is astounding progress. Have you looked at the Ripper image? Even Dr. Burton can't complain about these results.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure about that.
Quinlan nodded, but we have not looked at it because it's like in the other room, basically. I think it's in the other room. That's not it beside us, is it? That's just a whole bunch of shit you can't touch, so I guess it is in here. Okay. What's the image looking like? I mean, it's... Mikey would look at that and take 20 years to figure out there's a face in it. That's what that is. Mikey was saying in his stream there that he's only just realised that the Silent Hill and Metal Gear Solid cases have faces on them and aren't just like random art. Nothing. It does, doesn't it? That's fucking wild, actually. Right. I don't know why, but we need to go to the gym.
Incoming WAC transmission.
So that we can get this specific phone call. I don't know why here.
Quinlan, I gotta talk to you. It's important. I want this something big.
Let's talk.
Over the air? It's gonna be a public place. Cafe Duchamp.
Duchamp.
Yeah, just go there. I won't be there long.
Okay, well, I guess we're leaving and we're going straight to Cafe Duchamp.
Jesus, Farley, what the fuck is this all about?
Fired me for eating in the morgue. They said I wasn't maintaining a sterile environment or something. I mean, it's total bullshit. I mean, what do they care if there's a few crumbs or ashes around?
They fired you because of that?
Yeah, well, it was the timing that made me suspicious. Just when I figure out what's going on with the Ripper murders, they pull this bullshit.
What did you figure out?
How the Ripper's doing the murders. I sent a memo to Burton, but I never heard nothing. So I went to talk to her. She wasn't there. So I go back to the morgue, and these security guys, they're cleaning out my stuff. They gave me a piece of paper that says I've been fired for not maintaining a sterile environment. And get this, that bastard, he dumped my sandwich right in the trash. Or at least I think he dumped my sandwich.
Vic, the Ripper. What did you find out about him?
Well, it was simple. After I eliminated the possibilities, look, there was no way a hand could do this. No blade matched up. So I looked for a connection between the victims. They were all decked in, Jake. So now I'm thinking cyberspace. I'm looking at their cerebral tissue, and I find small fragments of inorganic nerve impulse code. The way I see it, when they were in cyberspace, somebody found a way to link to their brains and force what amounts to a self-destruct code into their essence matrices so that they exploded.
You lost me, Farley.
The what? Speak English.
Let's say you're an astronaut. On Earth, your internal body pressure pushing out is equal to the external pressure pushing in. Now step out of a rocket into space where there's no external pressure, and you'll literally blow apart from the inside. What the Ripper C-Space code does is increase your internal pressure. It's as simple as that.
So how come just the torsos exploded?
Because the guy is a fucking artist. Oh! I mean, he can blow somebody's guts across a room, or he can have them spill right out in front of him.
Uh-oh.
A sliced torso, it's his signature, just like the original Jack the Ripper. But he's one-upped his namesake. He hasn't even had to be there.
Fuck, it's like the perfect crime. Killing from cyberspace, right?
Damned if I'm going in there again, not without some protection. You know anybody who's got some illicit C-Space code? I'm telling you, this guy is a genius. If he knows I'm onto something, I'm in trouble. Oh, Christ, my ulcer. I'm not built for this stress.
Vic, you gotta stop eating this shit. I mean, do you really think you were fired because of this? Vic.
Oh, my God! Vic! Fuck!
So you don't have to be decked in. You got him with a fox knife. I think you're onto it there, Ellie. Act 3.
There's nothing like a guy blowing up on you to focus your attention. My life was in danger. Farley's murder
Yes.
coming the day after Jordan showed me what happened to people who knew too much. I had to determine whether Burton, Magnata, or Falconetti was really the Ripper, and quick. And while I was at it, I had to find out what the hell Catherine had been up to. The fact that the Ripper could kill via cyberspace over time and distance meant that I had to crack this nut or I was a dead man. First, though, I had to keep my ass out of jail.
Yeah. Because, you know, we were there. Happened right in front of us. Maybe not.
Get off the table.
What's this all about?
It's about catching a killer. Seems like he's been under my nose all along.
You really are crazy. Why don't you get these bracelets off of me, Magnata?
I want to know how you did it. How you killed them.
What are you high on, Magnata?
I want to know how you did it.
Ah, shit! Fucking have your badge for this.
I know all about pressure points. The pain's exquisite. Don't leave a mark. Not that I give a damn. Whether I mark you up or not.
Oh, you are fucking losing it, Magnata. And when I run this story, everybody's gonna start thinking that you're the Ripper.
You're the one.
You're the one.
Mystery messages from the Ripper. You're the one with power when she's attacked. You're the last person Stephanie Jordan contacts. You're with Farley when he's killed. How come the Ripper communicates only with you?
I'm a writer, asshole.
If you ask me, it looks like the Ripper's a sick fuck of a muckraker who can't tell the difference between a pen and a blade.
Didn't it sink in? When I told you that before Farley was killed, he told me that the weapon is in cyberspace. That means that the killer could rip you apart and be sipping coffee in a cafe 1,000 miles away.
You dirty.
Ah, shit! How you gonna explain this, Magnata?
Huh?
Yeah.
Self-defense, man. I mean, why'd you hit me, Quinlan? What are you, stupid? Hitting a cop?
I'm gonna smear you all over the front page tomorrow, you sick fucking bastard. Now let me out of here. You got nothing on me, or you'd arrest me by now.
You can walk. For now. But I'm on to you. You hear me? I'm gonna hear you confess before this is over. It's a matter of time. Now get out of here. Don't trip. On the way out. Wouldn't want you to hurt yourself.
What a game, man.
After Magnata laid me low, I decided to stay there for a while. After a few days, it became clear that he didn't have enough to arrest me. Plus, I could move my jaw again. I decided to go see Covington Wofford. Hello? Hello? Mr. Wofford? Mr. Wofford? It's me. Jay Quinlan. Lights. Help! Help! Don't move. Help! I said don't move!
What?
Are you hurt, Mr. Wofford?
Hurt? No, I'm not hurt. I'm dead, by God. I'm dead, I tell
Not
you.
quite, old-timer.
It's only a matter of time, I'm telling you.
Hold it a minute.
What?
Probably just a shoulder wound.
Object scanned into database.
Oh, God. Now we've got a wounded animal on our hands. That's it for me, I tell you. I'm not waiting to be killed. I know that I can trust you now. Hamilton stored an AI of himself. on this disc.
Yes, man.
It might hold some clue about who killed him. Yeah, who killed him. And I'll upload him into our well. You know the address. You can talk to him yourself. Me! I'm getting the hell out of this city.
I'm getting out of this game. Goodbye.
Incoming WAC transmission.
For goodness sake, we're a busy boy. Jake, your questions got me thinking about my old pal Falcon Eddie. I tried decking into his leather apron well and ran the new G Brown decryption algorithm on the address. I've discovered something that you may have missed. There's a journal there that you should take a look at. Whatever you do, don't let on about me hacking in there. I've got a professional reputation to protect, not to mention my life. Watch your back, friend. You're in serious danger. Okay. Let's go and speak to the desk sergeant. See what he's got to say. The cops are really strangely dressed.
What?
Come on, don't tell me you're buying into this shit. You really think I'm the Ripper?
Looks pretty bad, though, doesn't it? Just you and Folly, you wearing his blood like it's aftershave? I mean, what do you expect me to think?
I don't know.
For a hunting man, you keep showing up a lot at the lodge, Quinlan.
What?
Watch your step around Magnata. He can smell that bounty money.
Right, can I give him the knife to check? No. Can I, like... No? Can I... How do I... Can I straight up just not
Watch your step around.
show him the knife? Apparently you're supposed to. No, that's just a notebook. Help? Okay. I'm gonna go speak to Magnata. See what he's got to say. Because apparently you're supposed to get the desk sergeant to check for prints on the knife that we picked up. But the game, as per usual, might just be fucking broken. We'll see. This game seems to break a lot.
Well, look who's back. You promised I'd be in the paper. I was expecting page 1, at least the sports page. Cop KO's Penhead, first round. How's your face, asshole?
Ooh. What happened to your shoulder?
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Everything's a clue to you, Quinlan. I was interrogating a suspect. I didn't go easy on him, like I did with you.
You know, you're not getting anywhere on this investigation. I think I know why.
Oh, you do you? Well, please. I'm dying of anticipation.
Well, it's pretty obvious. You got clues and suspects coming out of your asshole. You're not doing anything about it. I think the Ripper is running this investigation.
That's it, huh? Well, here's one for you. It's a picture of the Ripper. We got him in a cell downstairs.
Falconetti.
That's right. I didn't trust Burton, so I had Department Angels patch deck into your girlfriend's mind. Upload everything she had on the Ripper. They come up with our killer, case closed. Don't think any of these developments lets you off the hook. You're still on my list, Quinlan.
Okay. Let's go and speak to Falconetti. No, don't do this to me again. Please don't tell me it's doing this again where I can't go to Falconetti's house. Can I, like, save it here? I'm going to try and speak to the Death Sergeant again, but I reckon the game might be fucking broken again. We'll see. Also, did he give me a picture? Do I have a picture of... No? Is it in my whack? No. I don't think you're going to have anything to say, but we'll check anyway.
Watch your step around the...
Didn't think so. Right. Okay, well, I'm going to skip that, and I'm actually just going to go straight to Magnotta's apartment and see what happens here. Examine the panel left of the door. Oh. Let me do that! Hi, Dan. Examine the panel to the left of the door. Oh my fucking god, what is this? Right, hold on. Can I check this other? Does this tell me anything about this? Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's a way to... I'm just trying to figure out what to do here, but... Or like how this puzzle makes sense. Note the number 4, right? I'm just trying to... I don't want to just press the buttons to get the... I don't want to just press the button that like... The buttons that like open the door and finish thing. I want to try and understand a little bit as to what this puzzle is trying to tell me. Divide the rest of the numbers on the panel by 4. So 2, 2, 6, 4, 2, 2, 6, 4, 8, 1. Is that it? That is it. That's the code. Oh, this is actually really easy. If you know to divide them by 4. Okay, it's not a really complicated puzzle then, is it? Then you sort of have to assume that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so like 2, 2, 6, 4, 8, 1. We did it. Now, we are supposed to go to Falconetti's safe house before this, but like, it literally will not let me do that. In fact, can I do it now? Nope, I really hope it's not important. I really hope it's not important. Oh my god, look. It's a fucking... It's Falconetti's head on one of those fucking gun range things. Oh, shit, we've found his wee phone. This is fucking... Yes, man. Let's just steal all of his shit. Is there anything else kicking about? Clarence? Right, have we got some journal entries now that we can read? Electronic journal. Oh, wait a minute. Did we read this? I don't think we read number 6 on this, but I'm getting close. Maybe too close. The danger is too great. I've got to end this soon. I'm getting sloppy too. I still have notes on my whack that I have to transfer to here. It's not safe for me to be carrying that information on me. So now I think that we've now found Catherine's other journal that Magnotta stole. Floppy. Magnotta, Falconetti and Burton, when they were in the Web Runners years ago, used to play a role-playing game called Ripper. They were all obsessed with Jack the Ripper. This can't be a coincidence. They played this game constantly, but then it happened. It's made them stop playing, and the three of them don't want to talk about it. I'm convinced that the secret to the Ripper is somewhere in this game. Okay, I'm going to go to the newsroom, and I should get a phone call, but I don't know if I will.
Incoming WAC transmission.
Okay, we are. Sweet. We might be okay.
Incoming WAC transmission. Source unknown.
Dear boss, how I long to see your face when he's blubber blue.
What?
I do have a sense of humor, you know. One must enjoy one's work. Warn your readers that I can strike anyone at any time. No one is safe. Yours truly, Ripper.
So, there's been some changes in what the fuck happens in this game. So, I know what ending we're on. I don't quite know who the killer is in this ending, but due to stuff that's happened, I know which ending we're on. So, what happens if in the police station, if the desk sergeant tells you that there's fingerprints on the knife, that's a different ending. That's an indication of which ending you're on. Magnotta giving me a picture of Falconetti as the Ripper, that indicates the ending I'm on currently. If we go to Falconetti's safe house and speak to him, he's got a couple of things that he can. Well, he's got one thing that he can do, and if he does it, you're on a different ending. And if he does nothing, then you're on the fourth ending. That phone call that we just got only happens on this ending, so it's like further clarification that yes, in fact, we are on ending 2. I don't know who the killer is in this ending though, so I don't have any theories either of who it could be. I don't know if anyone would want to fling some through, but I don't know how close anyone's been to like the actual mystery of this game. I suppose I say that like only the last like half an hour has actually mattered in any way, shape, or form in terms of the ending. So turn right and speak to Ben. Oh, I thought I had to walk out. Oh,
what the hell happened?
Man, the fuck it. We see the endings, right? We'll get to that. Hopefully.
Mendelsohn called from the precinct house. He said Magnotta picked you up. Is that right?
That's right, and he was none too friendly. I think he bruised his knuckles on my jaw.
I've got our lawyers on this. If he tries to intimidate you again, he'll have a whole world of trouble. Is there anything else I should know about?
What do you know about Catherine's past?
That's not what I meant to click.
I don't know. You were sleeping with her. Didn't you two ever talk?
Well, we haven't gotten to that part yet.
She came over from the Inquirer in Philly.
Philly? She told me she was from L.A.
No. I'm sure she told me Philly. Her resume was scanty, but her clips were good.
Catherine's been lying, been telling stories, changing up her past depending on who's asking.
Someone tried to kill Covington Wofford. I managed to stop it. Got off a shot and nailed the intruder in the shoulder. Had to be the Ripper.
Why would he try to kill Covington Wofford?
To finish the job. I think he killed Hamilton.
But that doesn't make sense. Hamilton was shot in the head. The Ripper uses a blade.
I think there's a lot more to this Ripper than hack and slash. Ben, this Ripper case is giving me the fits. How would you cover it?
It's hard to say. In my day, cops were a lot more cooperative, but since they've gone over to this bounty system, they're stingier than ever. Don't want anybody to get that reward. But all things considered, I'd say you're doing a hell of a job.
Ripper's still out there, isn't he?
You are a reporter, Quinlan, not a detective.
Right?
Someone's got to stop this lunatic.
Well, I'd tell you to stay out of it, but it wouldn't do any good with it. Just don't get yourself killed.
It's mad that Quinlan, like, actually takes so much to do with this. He is just, like, a guy who works at a newspaper. It's not like an expose on a fucking horrible business or something. It's fucking actually a serial killer. Right, we're gonna do a quick save. And then we're gonna deck in, boys. We're gonna go to Burgess Meredith's his wee website, via the 90s internet. This is what it was like back in the day.
Cyberspace.
I don't remember where his is, so... fuck's sake.
Wofford Well.
That'll be it. There he is. Force Ghost Burgess Meredith.
About damn time you activated me, you timid old bastard. That eccentric client I had.
Captain Tom.
The Ripper Covington. And I made this AI to help you deal with that son of a bitch.
Man. Imagine the Captain Tom Gen AI chatbot. I can't believe, like, they sort of had the phone thing, except they made it really complicated in how actual, like, phones work these days, but at least they got the Gen AI stuff down, you know? They made a fucking Burgess Meredith AI in 1996.
Tell me about this lunatic client of yours.
He only contacted me in cyberspace. Sometimes he appeared as a man, and sometimes as a woman.
Helpful. That narrows it down.
Tell me about this model cityscape you got here.
Yes, he wanted me to build Whitechapel, as it was 152 years ago.
You didn't bother asking him what he planned to do with it? You didn't know what happened in Whitechapel in 1888?
It was a challenge, and soon after I completed it, I read about that Mendler fella in the Bowery, and I knew it was him. I knew he had struck.
Any idea who killed you?
Well, he had a different image every time I saw him. He could have walked right up to me in the street and put a bullet in my head. And maybe that's what he did, huh?
Maybe.
With something as important to him as Whitechapel, he must have kept a close watch on you.
And watch, he helped me build the damn thing.
I'm not your brother, Wofford. Are you programmed to recognize that? My name is Jake Quinlan. All right, you don't recognize me. Guess I'm coming to Wofford for now.
Okay, I mean, I'm sure like a proper modern day fucking chat GPT AI chatbot thing would at least pretend, you know.
How can I kill the Ripper?
Well, there is a way, Covington.
Oh?
When I realized what that crazy bastard was planning to do, I made a weapon. A weapon. It's designed to flatline the cad while he is in cyberspace.
But where is it? Where is it? No, give me the weapon. How's it work? What's it do? What's it do?
Well, the weapon looks like a shuriken made of pure energy. And you would have to confront him in Whitechapel. Get close to him and throw it at his heart. And when you hit him with a shot, it'll overwrite the data that makes his angel. Now don't stick around here to admire your work, though, because it will overwrite Whitechapel as well. And if you're still there when that happens, you'll die with him.
Don't worry, old-timer. His feet do your stuff once I nail the Ripper.
Well, now there are two other things that you should know. Because the weapon destroys itself along with the target. And you can use it one time, and one time only.
In other words, I hit my target, or my target hits me.
And the other problem is obtaining the weapon. I divided the weapon into 3 modules and
Why?
made each one inside a secret well. Now, the addresses are Pegasus, Orestes, and Odysseus. Now write them down for God's sake, and when you get to Whitechapel, you'll need to find the software integrator to activate the weapon. Huh? Now you might want to have your fortune told. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
What kind of ice did you freeze on these places?
Well, to make it easy for you, Covington, I used some old systems that you made back when you was still working. And you should know how to turn them off.
Okay, well, that's good. This is going to be really fun. In his greatest wisdom, Burgess Meredith, in his final role before his death, has created a one-time only use weapon to kill the Ripper. But it's not like a gun. No, it's a shuriken. You have to throw a shuriken and hope that you hit. I can't imagine that's easy, to be honest. But not only that, he's hidden he's split it up into 3 different modules and has hidden them. Secret wells, which are just websites.
Weapon 1.
So weapon 1, if you remember, was... You better write them down, because I do not think he repeats what these codes are, so if you forget them, or don't have a walkthrough handy, you are fucked. But this one is Pegasus. This one will be fun. There I am, it's me. So, this is like a really weird game of chess. And I don't know how to play it. So we're going to sit here and we're going to have a wee bit of a play about with it. But there is a code to basically skip the whole thing. So, you know, we won't spend a massive amount of time on it, because I don't want to. And I don't think you want to watch that either. How does this guy move? Can I kill this guy? Yeah. Oh my god! No! He killed me! What the fuck? You can't do that. How the fuck does this guy move? He doesn't. There's no place I can put him. I don't really know. I can't see. Can I just not move this character at all? Like, the way it works is, I guess, if you can do something with it, the cursor turns red. And if you can move them to one of the squares, the cursor turns red. But it doesn't seem to be turning red. And I feel like the only way I can keep going here is like this. I don't know. Where the fuck to go? Can you move sideways? No. You can't move backwards. Right, I mean, he's just gonna get... Oh, he can't even. Oh, he's gonna get slaughtered. Got slaughtered. I really don't understand what I'm doing in this game. I'm probably not winning. He killed me! I'm dead! Okay, I'm back. No, I'm dead. Never mind. I really don't understand this wee game. I'm probably just gonna skip it now. Obviously, like, the idea is to kill all the wee men, I guess. But I don't get it, and you can just skip it by typing the word aspirin, and I kind of just want to get through, like, the game here. So we've got the first part of the weapon.
Weapon 2.
This one was Orestes. This one's going to be a bit more straightforward. Oh, hell yeah. We've entered Doom. Oh, there he is. Where is he? Just gotta shoot him in the head. A whole bunch. Oh, we immediately died. Oh my god. Let's try that again. Again, there is another code to skip. Rip or tear is a good one. Can I just skip that? I don't want to fucking watch that every time. I fucking... What is this? How... What does this guy say? The guide is just like, yeah, just shoot it in the head, but like it kills me instantly. Or I can just hold the mouse key again. Mouse button, not mouse key. Maybe that's what the problem is. No. Let me try that one more time. Yes! Yeah, that's kind of what this is like, yeah. I rewatched that again recently, actually. What a movie. I think we're the ones getting rippered. I don't understand how the fuck to do this, because it just kills me instantly. It's a great film. Peter Capaldi's in, right at the start. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm just skipping it, because we're not getting anywhere with this. I thought this would be a lot easier than it was, but I don't know how to stop him from killing me. I've not really seen Mr. Bean's Holiday. I think I watched maybe a wee bit of it. The weird thing is, I think Mr. Bean's Holiday is a lot closer to like what Mr. Bean's is, like the TV show, whereas the first film is like, what if there was just like a regular film, but also Mr. Bean's there, fucking shit up, you know? It's good. It's a fucking mad film, but I like it. Not Mr. Bean's Holiday where he dresses up as a Nazi. I've not seen that. But I've said this before. This has come up, and I did post it on my Discord when it happened. But last year, when we were looking for places, like a new house, we were looking for a house, and we went into one, and I actually burst out laughing when I went into the bedroom and saw that they had a big framed photo of Whistler's mother with like Mr. Bean's edit on it. Hang up above the bed. I found it so fucking funny. I was like, that's good. That's very good. You were telling Leanne about it today. Brilliant. I mean, I think it should come up every day. I think we should always be talking about the Whistler's mother thing. Oh, I actually said to the guy, I was like, no way have you got Whistler's mother, Mr. Bean's Whistler's mother above your bed. And he was like, nobody ever gets it. Nobody ever knows what that is. And then like, it was only, again, this is on the Honkin' Hooses channel on my Discord somewhere. But I did post a picture that was on Rightmove for it and was like, I never even noticed this when I was looking at this house on Rightmove. And it took me by surprise when we actually just saw it in real life. Oh dear. Right. This one was Odysseus. Oh yeah. What is this fucking tone, man? It's a rock! Oh, what a pinch harmonic. I can't believe I did that first time. Like in the airport bit is so good. Hell yeah, brother. It was like 96 or something? It's so good. It's such a good bit. Okay, and now we need to go to the virtual herald. 97? Ah, I almost said 98, so I mean, in between both of those years, not a horrible shout, but...
Wofford well.
When I was watching it, because I'd not seen it in so long, stuff was coming back to me. Like when he saw the cops at the airport with the guns, I was like, oh fuck yeah, I forgot about this.
Virtual herald.
Oh dearie dear. Right. Oh, this is... Now this is a fucking... This is a puzzle. Okay. I think this is one of these ones where you'd have to write things down. Okay. What one am I looking at here? There's quite a lot going on here. So, Virtual Herald ripped, more shocking photos, Ripper strikes in Soho. What am I looking for here? Sorry. Let's note their dates. Oh, right, so November's... Oh, right, okay, so... There's November 16th, Murder in the Bowery. Dry cleaner's torso ripped off. Worst I've ever seen, says Magnata. I think this is like... just before the game starts. 17th, 18th. That's where the game starts. Victim number 3. Renee Stein, yeah. There's Stephanie Jordan on the 19th. And then on the 20th, we've got Harley. Okay. Oh shit, we can do this. This last photo of Farley taken by Jake Quillen? That's not my name. My name is Quinlan. Also, when did I get the fucking camera out for this picture? Out we go. And then we need to go to Falconetti's secret well. Because
Weapon 2.
someone told us to go there. Oh, it was Gambit on the whack. He told us to go back in here. Not 100% sure why. Oh wait, turn left twice and examine the new book. Well, this is new. We couldn't do this. We couldn't make this turn before. The game stopped us. A letter from the Master. I keep hearing the police have caught me, but they won't fix me just yet. I have laughed when they look so clever and talk of being on the right track. That joke about leather apron gave me real fits. Who said that? Someone said that recently. I'm down on whores and shan't quit ripping them till I do get buckled. Grand work the last job was. I gave the lady no time to squeal. How can they catch me now? I love my work and want to start again. You will soon hear of my funny little games. I saved some of the proper red stuff in a ginger beer bottle over the last job to write with, but it went thick like glue and I can't use it. Red ink is fit enough, haha. The next job I do, I shall clip the lady's ears off and send them to the police officers just for jolly, wouldn't you? Keep this letter back till I do a bit of work. Then give it out straight. My knife is nice and sharp. I want to get to work right away if I get a chance. Good luck. Yours truly, Jack the Ripper. Don't mind me giving me trade name. Okay. So, what? Oh. Wait. Flip forward twice. Oh! Oh, I was like, where's it getting any of this stuff from? So we've got a knife collection. Alright. And then we've got a book index. Right. So, here's a puzzle for you. Okay? We can move this. And the idea is we move them into the key titles, which then gives us something. Right? We have everything that we need in this book that tells us what to do for this puzzle. Okay. And I don't know how you could. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what you would do to try and figure this out, because I've got the idea is there's 14 sentences. Okay. I keep hearing the police have caught me, but they won't fix me just yet. Sentence 1. Okay. There's a word in there that correlates to one of the titles in the book index. I've laughed when they look so clever and talk of being on the right track. There's a word in there that correlates to the book index. That joke about leather apron gave me real fits. Now, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here that doesn't sound grammatically correct. That said, that sentence actually isn't anything to do with it. Believe it or not, it's mainly about these two paragraphs, or the big one paragraph, I suppose. I don't really understand what the fuck the sentence is all about, if I'm honest. So, I again, don't know how you would know which word is the word in each sentence. First of all, how are you even getting that there's a word? Maybe if there was like, I mean, putting them in bold is maybe a bit thingy, but maybe there's like a spelling mistake in them, or something a bit subtle that tells you. But currently, I don't know, because the word in the first sentence is fix. Okay. The second sentence is track. It's fits. Fourth, it's down. For some reason. I don't really get it. So, anyway. I'm not going to go through the full list just here, right? Because first, then you have to think, what is going to correlate to this stuff, right? So if the first word, right, is fix, just assume that you know it's fix, right? You maybe would get that the first one is the VR Living Complete Book of Home Repair, because you're fixing. Are you with me so far on this? Track. Track is the second word. So the second book is The Open Road, a history of 20th century auto racing, because it's a racetrack. Are you seeing my problem so far? Like, I get the fix thing's not so bad, but putting a wee bit of thought into the track one, Jesus, right? The third word, so the third sentence, is fits, as in fits of laughter. FITS. Does anyone want to take a guess as to what the fucking title is for it? There it is. Ross has got it in one. It's epileptic reactions to VR environments. Down is the next one. I'm not going to bother going back to the sentences. I don't know if you're supposed to just write down the whole fucking thing so that you have half a clue as to what you're looking for here. But swinging back and forth, I'm not doing it. I'm just going to tell you. It's not a deficit. Nope. It's not deficit. You would think it's deficit though, wouldn't you? You would think it's deficit spending. It's not. It's the one with down in the name? The Neo-Name Age, tearing down the myths? Yep. The next one is Grand. Grand. G-R-A-N-D. Grand. This one's not as mental, I don't think, personally. Although maybe, now that I'm looking at it, there could be a few. Earn thousands, yep. Is earn thousands. Then it's Lady, which is the one you're already thinking. It's the Duchess and the Clock Tower. I don't really think I need to leave that one. Macbeth, though. No, actually. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it is difficult. I saw Duchess and thought, oh, it will be that one, and it is. It's not Macbeth. Catch. Catch is the next one. It is fly fishing, yeah. Always a cat. Always a hatch to match catch. That's that. Start again. We're moving on to having 2 words for some reason. Join the sequence at the stream. Start again is the next one. Yep. Phoenix, fact or fiction? The next one is games. Now, I'm looking at this. It is VR role playing, yeah. The what I don't understand is what this really tells you. Like, see if I'm looking at the key titles currently. VR Living Complete Book of Form Repair, The Open Road. Is there anything in here that, like, it's giving a clue? And this is one of these games that, like, I don't think it really explains what the answer is afterwards either. Like, it just sort of goes, oh, got it, right, cool, moving on. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how you would know the words. I don't know why you would do this. This seems like absolute mad behavior. We'll have a look, right? We'll have a look once it's done, if it keeps it open, and see what it fucking says. Like, how the fuck does it expect you to know this? I just don't get it. Anyway, the next one is red stuff. Red stuff. I think it is about. It's a bit like that, Ellie, where it's like, oh, we need to make this PC game last and feel like they got their money's worth, so let's just make impossible puzzles so that they spend ages on it, you know? Yeah, you're right, it is hemorrhaging. The next one is red ink. Red ink. Nope, not Poe. Not Poe. Nope, not Macbeth. Nope, not slasher slayings. Nope. All of these are class guesses. None of them are right. Because it's actually deficit spending in the late 20th century. For some reason. Because of red bars, I guess. Going down. Yeah, it's in the red. It does make sense, but, you know, there's a lot there. You could be sitting there like, what the fuck? And that's even if you already know that it's red ink that you're looking for. I don't know. The next one, which will be very, very obvious, is ears off. You need to give me artist and song title for this one, boys. It's Macbeth. No, it's not Macbeth. It's Van Gogh. The next one is Keep. 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 as keeping sharp. And then, I'll be honest, this one might actually be my favourite one of them. It's the final sentence in that big paragraph. Good luck. Yeah, it's Rabbi T.S. Foot. Rabbit's Foot, a biography. That's a good one. It is good. I like that one. Ooh. What the fuck is going on here? Dictionary. Oh, I see. This is his like reviews of greatly. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know. I actually have never really understood it because I would not have described them as an adventure. Did his feeder go off? Oh, Chester's feeder's gone off, and he's not noticed.
Are you alright?
Usually he hears it from like a mile away, and he comes running to it. He's just been lying in his bed this whole time.
Let me check that you weren't dead.
Did a welfare check on him. I mean, he'll notice at some point.
Well, one of these I sat up and I was like, I didn't hear Chester come down. Then I'm like,
because he didn't.
There's a wee bit of food in that bowl, and then I stood up and I was like, he's not been doing. He's either locked in the bathroom or dead.
No, he's fine. He's just sleeping.
You can survive without food on time.
No, he's not too hot. It's actually, I mean, it's kind of warm in here just because of the computer, but it's actually not hot at all, really, in this house, which is quite good.
Quite warm downstairs.
Is it? It's not never usually warm in that living room.
He actually feels quite good.
And what is happening in this page? So, Vigo Haman limited transfers. If this guy's name appeared earlier on, we would have a different ending, but this is the first time he's appeared, and I don't think it actually matters. Basically, 125k transfer to Twig. There's a bone for Twig. That's your man who's married to Cyndi Lauper. Is Twig. Search action? No, we're all right. We'll keep Metroidvania. Search action sounds like what they had on the box for Metal Gear 2. The one you fucking played the other day there, Proto. Like, instead of what the fuck? Espionage. Fuck, what's the MGS one? Tactical espionage action? Like, instead of that, Metal Gear 2 on the NES just says search action. Right. Anyway, let's get out of here. Right, on to the whack, because we've got we should have a sound sample to listen to.
Don't, Dr. Burton.
Nope, it's not
I'm
that.
not going to open up to you. This is ridiculous, and I don't have the time.
It's not that one. We used that before. We're not listening to that again.
The stage is set. The roles are cast for the next game of Ripper. Let the mystery begin. These will be my last game master notes for Ripper. Magnata, Claire, Mendler, Stephanie Jordan, Estevez, Josie Dorset, and myself were playing. This is the final game. It began like any other.
It's on there free. I don't find me a tough soon. I'll be on my feet all night.
Be careful, Marie Kelly. The Ripper is still at large.
It's been 3 weeks since he struck. stock any heard that he killed himself. They pulled a body from the Thames. Cut his own throat, he did.
Believe that if you want. I'm going to Spiderfields. Find a pub, a little rum.
The night is too cold for a lady.
You're looking for a go then, are you? What's in your bed?
Something you won't like.
Without warning, the simulation had become reality, and the death was real.
I've lost her. She's flatlining. Who was playing Mary Kelly?
It's Josie. She and I switched.
Who are you?
It's me, Claire.
No! Who the fuck did this? How did this happen? How could this have happened?
We never learned the answer to that question. The Ripper had claimed his hunting ground, and now those who played that game must live in fear of when the Ripper will next strike.
The accents were all fucking over the place there. Jesus. Right. Off to Jimmy Walker's house.
Back off, Quinlan. I read what happened to your last
Johnny Walker,
my
but
chest
yeah.
is about the only thing I got left. And I like to keep it from becoming pate spread.
I gotta talk to you about something Farley said to me before he died.
Oh, it wasn't, oh, please don't kill me, was it? You know, it'd be ironic if the guy writing about the Ripper turned out to be writing his autobiography.
If I was the Ripper and I wanted you dead, you would be dead. So listen to me, it's important. Farley said the Ripper kills from cyberspace.
Quinlan, you're going to have to do better than that.
He found some evidence in their brains of some kind of computer code. I mean, something to do with the body's internal atmospheric pressure. I mean, these people were blown open, not cut.
Jesus. Biomorphing through the net? Using a C-space code to control the body? I guess it makes sense in theory.
Well, that's what Farley said. The only problem is he wasn't jacked into the net when he was killed, like the others.
That would be the easy part. Guess the Ripper just puts a timer on the code. It's like killing long distance. Somebody decks in, the Ripper implants the code. My goodness, the victim doesn't even know it's there. That mild case of heartburn turns into instant chest souffle.
Then why weren't the other murders like this?
Because the Ripper probably didn't have the code perfected yet. But he had to be right there. His matrix on top of their matrix. But now that the kinks are worked out, he's got confidence.
How can we protect ourselves from the Ripper?
Oh, that's way out of my league. You need a real techno-shaman for that. I know a guy, Maximum Kane. Now, if anybody knows about this stuff, he does. He's a little difficult to get in contact with. Deck to Digital Eaton, then be careful from there.
Okay. Look, so what does it take for a man to pull this off?
Hey, if it's in cyberspace, don't be so sure it's a man. It's obvious this person's a great cyberspace programmer. Beyond that is somebody with a whole lot of money, because this stuff is expensive. And it takes cutting-edge hardware. Can't do much with just one sample, Mr. Quinlan. You know, analysis is a comparative art.
You're useless, Jimmy. Can't just do that forever.
Nothing here.
Okay, well, I guess we just need to come back and sort that later on. Let's go to the hospital. You've not spoken to the receptionist a while. It's now not telling me to do it. I don't know if like she has anything to say like at all. I guess we'll not find out because I can't be arsed walking all the way back over there. Right, so we were checking the magazine articles earlier for the dates. This is sort of where that comes into play, and I mean, I guess it's just to like remind. We're gonna go basically speak to Catherine again, but we're gonna need to know the dates of the murders, for some reason. Still not sure how that helps, but I didn't write this game, so you know. But based on what I'm reading here, I think I know who our killer is going to be because it's being quite heavy-handed about a few things. We'll see. Could be wrong. Could all be a nice misdirect. How's it going, Paul? Oh my god, what are you doing? Killer man. He's always the killer. He's really struggling with this paper.
Oh, Doc, you look a little confused. What's the problem?
I don't know, there's something strange here with your friend's brain scans.
What do you mean?
Well, this is not right.
Was something wrong?
No, I don't think so, but...
What?
It's just that we've been monitoring Catherine's brainwave activity every day since she was admitted. For the most part, it's been what you'd expect. But there's days when the brainwave activity radically spikes, displaying intense bursts of activity.
We've been rebuilding her personality. Shouldn't that increase her brain activity?
No, not like this. There's no pattern to the increased activity. You're welcome to have a look. Just use the keypad over there and punch in the date for any day since Catherine was admitted. The screen will display her brain activity for that day. You'll see what I'm talking about.
All right,
Maybe
okay.
you can tell me what's going on here.
I see how this makes sense now. So you need to just basically know when the fucking game is taking place. Fair enough. No? Or you need the dashes. Or... Right. Then they put all dates or something.
Invalid date.
Okay. Sure. Now what? Did I do it? Like, they didn't really give me anything for doing that.
Doc, what do you think of this image of Eddie as the Ripper?
Good Lord, how did you get this?
Magnotta says the cop data angels produced it. I'm not really sure if I could trust them. Could they have done something like this?
I suppose. They had a couple of officers decked into Catherine's brain, so it's possible. It certainly looks real.
It does.
Falconetti, maybe the murderer?
Did you notice what I did with Catherine's EEG readouts?
The EEGs, you got something on them?
Maybe. I don't know what to make of it, though. Catherine's increased brain activity seems to correlate with the Ripper murders. On each day the Ripper is killed since Catherine was attacked, her brainwave activity has spiked.
Well, that's peculiar. I suppose it could be a coincidence.
Yeah, right. And the Ripper's actually a nice guy. If I were you, Doc, I would check the system Catherine's interfaced with. It may not be as secure as you think.
You suggesting the Ripper's getting at her outside the system?
Or Catherine's getting out.
Not in her condition, that's not possible.
You have a very limited sense of the possible, Doc.
I think so. I'm not sure. You might need to give me an example. Can I just skip this and just fucking... Do you know, you probably could just do like... I mean, he could because he's got Da Vinci Studio. So he could do it. He could use like the magic mask to like get him out of... like just take him out of the scene and green screen him out, but I feel like you'd have to make it so like it's only like the top half of him I think you see. Mostly you don't see his full body. I don't think you could just have him like you could maybe like have him hiding behind something doing it. I don't know. But yeah, probably.
Alright, things are getting pretty complicated here. 15 years ago, Magnata, Burton, and Eddie used to play this virtual reality role-playing game based on Jack the Ripper. In the last game they played, someone got killed for real. That was the Ripper's first victim. I mean, this goes way back, further than we thought.
By the way, I still don't know what the fuck that puzzle was all about and how you were supposed to know any of it. I'll maybe have to look it up at some point later. Or maybe I'll read the book and just see if that explains it better. Because I just, at this moment in time, don't have a fucking clue how you would know any of that.
What about Burton's secret lab?
Secret lab. I seem to remember something about that. There's a name. George Rose.
George Rose.
Something about Penn Financial Bank on Prince Street.
Huh?
Why didn't you tell me you were so close to the Ripper?
Because I wanted to scoop the great Jake Quinlan. I wanted to show the world I was just as good as you.
You were out to steal my story. Why, Catherine?
God damn it, Catherine.
Dodds would have given you your own byline next time.
It's the story of the century. I wanted this one, Jake, and the Times is gonna give it to me.
You were gonna take my story to the Times. I can't fucking believe this. I thought we had something here. Who was Josie Dorsett?
Josie. Why did they kill her? Why did they kill
Catherine. Who was she?
They killed her. Why did they do it? Why? Why?
Catherine. Who was she?
She was my mother.
What?
She was my mother.
How can that be? I mean, your name is not Dorsett.
How? Maiden name. She went back to it after my father left and they killed her. Why did you make me remember that, Jake?
You asshole. So Catherine is, it turns out, the daughter of Josie Dorsett, who was accidentally killed. I don't know if accidentally, but was killed on the Webrunner's final Ripper game 20 years before this. Plot twist.
How were you attacked?
An anonymous source took me to the library to a book about Jack the Ripper. It was a trap. I picked up the book, and the next thing I knew, I was in this city, this old, filthy city with cobblestones and hissing gas lights, and I heard horses.
Horses?
He attacked me. I saw him with a knife. God knows what he did to my mind. I escaped. Somehow I escaped.
Okay. Let's go to the bank that she was telling us about to learn more about this secret lab that Claire Burton has.
Excuse me, sir. Are you George Rhodes? Miss Powell sent me.
Powell's dead. Who the hell are you?
Well, nice to meet you too, George. Only she's not dead. She's over at the Medicog doing a great impersonation. My name is Jake Quinlan. I'm her partner. She told me all about you.
Then you should know enough not to approach me. Go away. I put everything where it's supposed to be. Box 759.
Great. Good. You're every bit as officious as she said you were. The only thing is, though, you see, she wrote the combination down for me, but I seem to have lost it.
Who are you? If you're really with Powell, then you'd know the combination.
God, Powell was up to a lot of stuff, eh? A lot of stuff we didn't know about. So, we don't know the combination to this. We're going to have a very quick look at it, just so that we can see what we're looking at. He immediately zeroes right in. Oh! Hold on.
What the hell are you doing here? I told you. I'd stop by later.
I don't want you at my hospital anymore. Here's the disc of Quinlan's last interface with Powell. It's the last one I'm giving you.
That's police evidence. You give it to me as long as I tell you to.
If it's police evidence, why is it you don't want anyone to know about it?
Don't question my methods, Claire.
Like you're not questioning mine? I've heard you and Quinlan actually think I might be the Ripper.
Look, we both know one of the original web runners is the murderer. After a pretty short list of suspects, and it's getting shorter.
As I recall, you did your share of web running.
You have an advantage over me, Claire. You know who did it. I've been cutting you some slack, but I run out of time. It's either you or your ex and Claire. I'm gonna nail one of you.
Maybe I should tell your captain about these tapes of Quinlan you've had me making on the sly. Let him decide which one of us is acting more suspicious. The thing cuts both ways, Magnata. There's a few other things I could tell him that he might find real interesting.
What did you see in him?
He was fun. Not a brooding psycho like you. As it turns out, he was a different sort of psycho. Look, I made a mistake marrying Joey, but that doesn't mean I regret leaving you. What do I have to do to be free of the two of you?
Kill us.
So I want to remind you that we got that through like just a bug that we put on one of his cigars. It somehow manages to have like multiple camera angles of their conversation. Anyway. So we've got a whole bunch of numbers. We do not know the code. I'm not going to just be like, oh, this is the code. I'm going to show you how you get this code. And I guess, like, I wouldn't say this is like the most egregious thing, okay? I imagine you would maybe just get to this point and start looking at all the things that have to do with Catherine, just so that you can try. But I'm going to skip ahead a wee bit here. And I'm just going to tell you that if you go to the newsroom and go to Catherine's desk and then have a quick look at her Rolodex, there's George Rhodes. Remember him? We just saw him. This is the code. 185621. It's his phone number. There you go. That one's easy to explain. That is one of those ones though, that's like classic PC game where you just want to fucking look at everything to see if you can get a clue as to what the fuck the code is, you know? Six, 2, 1.
Object scanned into database.
Nope. It has been thoroughly scanned. What's going on in the whack? What was that? Electronic ledger. Summary of cash transactions between Behrman Limited and Simeon Technologies. So, Behrman has been given Simeon a lot of money. Full account summary at Well Space at address Behrman 4. Okay, well, we go back to the newsroom, boys. Time to deck in. We're using cyberspace a hell of a lot right now. I believe because it's to do with experimenting on monkeys.
Exit cyberspace.
I think it is related. Claire Burton has a secret lab filled with experimented on monkeys, so I think it's investigation into how that's being funded. In which case, why would you call it that? Yeah, you're still not wrong in questioning it. Like, I've got a secret lab with monkeys I'm trying to make talk. I don't want anyone to know about. I better call it simian technologies. That's it, aye. Like, you're not wrong to question it. It's still fucking stupid. Right. This puzzle's fun. Okay. You know that game where you have to find the matching pictures? Yeah? You have to turn over a wee picture, see what the picture is, find the matching one. You know, Banjo-Kazooie had one. You know, you had a picture of Banjo, another picture of Banjo, picture of Kazooie, a second picture of Kazooie. In Ripper, it's barcodes. And they move whenever you click them too. So it's not the one that you clicked. It's so unbelievably fucked. It's like, how can we make the worst thing ever? Do you know, it is just as well. Actually, no, you just need to find... So you don't have to do the whole thing. You have to find the 3 matching tiles of one very specific barcode. How do you know which barcode it is? I guess it might be on that electronic ledger that we found. Not sure. Which one is it? Oh my god. Just fucking... I'm looking for one version of this fucking thing. No. Right. That noise is so annoying as well. This one. See, this one here. This is the one we're after. No, not that one. That one. 34117008663. Don't know why. Right. Off. Right. Okay, found 2. Found 2 of them. Okay. Where's the last one? Yes!
Item downloading to WAC database.
Holy shit, I can't believe I fucking found it. I thought that was gonna take us so long. Because there is not a code to skip that. I have to do that. Summary of recent transactions with Simian Tech. All payments verified by Simian corporate officers. 5 gig subject 1 2. Right. Transferred to from by Amanda, William, Adrian. Okay. Honestly. 2 account administrators, Office of the from Office of the President regarding Behrman account. Be advised that the recently established Behrman account is the property of Behrman Limited, which is itself a wholly owned subsidiary of Pan Financial? Yeah, the bank, yeah. Pan Financial, sorry. This information and all information about Behrman is classified for all but those employees with the highest clearance. Any violations of this secrecy should be immediately reported to this office. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay. I did just see a next page, but I don't... this isn't telling me to go to a next page. Instead, it's telling me to go to Kane's Well.
Wofford Well.
Not that one. This one.
Kane's Well.
Because the code is digital Eden. Get it? The apple? Eden? Oh, hi. You're quite an imposing figure, aren't you?
No, I didn't think that blinker grid would stop someone who could spec out the Ripper's murder weapon.
You've talked to Soap then?
No matter, I figured it out myself. Lots of ways to wreck somebody when they're decked.
No kidding. I've cleaned up some of that wreckage.
I'm just moving this down.
How do I protect myself from the Ripper?
Turn your computer off and run in the opposite direction.
Not an option. What else you got?
You're gonna need a sensor program to detect covert introduction of any malignant code into your essence matrix. That way you'll be alerted to any Ripper attacks. Step 1. Next, you'll need an antiviral utility to isolate and destroy any invasive code detected by the sensor. Finally, you'll need a King Hell compression program to load all of this into whatever cheap shit commercial deck you're using.
Right, okay.
Where do I find the sensor?
The Ripper will be able to fool any standard sensor program. You need something special. There's a woman who calls herself ISIS in the net. She authored a sensor program. I know where you can make a copy of it. All you gotta do is make it through her ice. Her address is Cybard.
Cybard?
Where can I get a compression program?
You're in luck. I can help you with that. I modified the source code of Blowtech Shrinker. I milked another 30% compression out of it. Get ready and I'll download the program to your deck.
Class. Just fucking shot a bunch of code at me. I can help you with that.
Where can I get an antiviral utility?
Let me surf the boards and see what I can do. Check back
boards?
with me later.
Right, okay. I'll come back to you then, pal. Alright.
ISIS Well.
Okay. I remember this puzzle coming up. Fuck. Right. The password is Cybard.
What is the name of my master's brother's son?
What is the name of my master's brother's son?
For some, the vulture is the end. For you, it may be the beginning.
Right. Anybody know anything about hieroglyphics? Or Egyptian mythology? Lore? You know, you need to know this shit for this puzzle. Especially for who is my master's brother's son. So this one is, first of all, you need to know the answer to that question. Okay. And then you have to figure it out in hieroglyphics. It is not bird, bird, leaf, owl, other bird, I don't think. This is one of those puzzles that makes you get a fucking book. You know? Fucking start reading. Start fucking researching. It's a 5-digit code. The answer to the question, what is the name of my master's brother's son? Nope, not Thoth. Yep, that's it, Taurus. Taurus is the answer. So, Then you sort of have to try and figure out what this says, and then kind of work to figure out what letters are what. I don't have a fucking clue what this would even say. I do have the answer in front of me though, of like what buttons to press. So it's this funny V shape here. That's an H, although it is in like sort of in it's in a really weird order actually that I'm looking at it. This because it's A B C, right, and that's where it kind of goes round, and then Z is here, so it doesn't do it like the way you would sort of expect it. It sort of starts halfway through a bit, so it's this wee lad here. This, this. Jesus. Okay. Let's go back to Kane's Well.
Kane's Well.
You just went right through that rock.
Yeah, I got the address where you'll find an antiviral utility that can erase anything the Ripper zaps you with. Anything. The address is Exterminator. Same deal as with the sensor, though. You have to melt the ice protecting it.
Once I have that, he won't be able to touch me.
No, it means he won't be able to insert code into your matrix. It just means he'll have to get right into your face to kill you in the net. Don't get cocky, or they'll be picking your lungs out of a shag carpet somewhere.
Cool. So let's go find the exterminator well. Or the antiviral well, I guess.
Wofford Well.
Not that one.
Antiviral Well.
No, that one. He's a big happy skull. Look at him go. Exterminator. Puzzle time, boys.
Boy, I got that virus.
Okay, this one's fun. I have already fucked it. Oh no. Yeah, kind of is like a Zumbini's puzzle. Ah, we're fucking dead. So, right. I don't know why some are green and some are red. But basically you're supposed to try and get over to the other side before the Punisher logo appears. Because the Punisher logo means that you can stand on them. And if you can't get across, you're dead. Game over. So it's a case of essentially trial and error, I think, for the most part. Oh, if you're on the red ones for too long, you just die. Seemingly. Don't kick me out. I pressed escape. Okay, good. That's fine. Thought it was going to boot me when it stopped that wee animation. So let's go this way instead. Let's go up this way. Over here. We might be fucked. Okay, actually. I feel bad about this, but I'm gonna do it. I feel bad about it. I shouldn't have done it. Oh, we're fucked. Oh. I don't like it. Okay. You can skip it, but I am going to just follow what the guide says here. Just so that we can see it. It's basically trial and error. I think it runs through the same thing regardless of what you do. So you basically just need to know the route, or just try it enough times until you stumble into it. It's not much of a puzzle, to be honest. It also does that thing where it seems like it's the least likely option. The correct one. But whatever. We go forward, and then oh no, we can't do anything else. We go back. Then we go forward again. And we go right. And then we go
The
left.
Traveling Panda just subscribed for 66 months. Strap
right.
one on. It's time to jam.
Time to jam indeed. Thanks for the sub, Sean. Welcome in. There we go. Ugh, big stinky breath, man. Fucking skull just bucked on me. Hey, what happened to my fingers there? Bogging. That's not the Ripper, no. Fucking antiviral software, it's just a bunch of binary. Compression software? Yeah, class. Sensor software? Yeah. These are marbles, man. And then we've got weapon 1, weapon 2, and we've got weapon 3. Ah. Don't think we've got anything else. Oh, we've got the picture of... Right, I see. We do actually have the picture of Falconetti as the Ripper. Whether or not it's to be believed, I don't know. We're going to speak to Jimmy Walker, see what he's got to say. Since we went to Digital Eden, which he had advised us to do. Oh, no. There we go. The game decided it didn't want to do anything for a second there. It got me scared because this game's prone to fucking breaking. No?
Wow.
Oh, there we go.
Looks like we got a match here. The handwriting on Dr. Burton's prescription pad matches all the signatures of the Simeon corporate officers. They tried to disguise the handwriting, but there's no doubt about it. It's the same person.
Well, Burton's the only one with control of Simeon Tech.
She practically signed her name to it.
I mean, I'm not really sure we learned anything from that. I'm pretty sure we already knew about her being basically the person running it. It's a bit like that. What the? I mean, he generally is bright red, Sean. But you might be talking about when him and Mikey gubbed 8 of those cinnamon sweets. I mean, you'd have known had you sat with us instead of behind them. This says to go to the police station if you're on ending 4. I know that we're not on ending 4. Yeah, you could. It was fine. Right, I don't think we need to do this, but I am going to go and talk to Magnata. It does say to speak to the desk sergeant about something, but we don't need to. But I will go and speak to your man. Just in case he's got anything to say.
You know, I know about that Ripper game.
All right, what do you want, a Pulitzer? I suspect Eddie and Burton as much as I suspect you. You think I don't lie awake all night wondering why I can't cage this criminal? On top of that, I could end up being the next one, with my guts spilled on the floor.
Why didn't you come clean with me in the first place?
With you and 10 million readers. We could have a real intimate relationship, you and I.
Sean's still thinking about that laugh.
I found out more about Burton's secret lab.
Look, I'm completely on top of this secret lab situation, and this is all I'm going to say about it. It does not clear you of a thing, one thing.
You saying you known about this all along?
The lab's a separate investigation. You interfere with that, it'll be all I need to put you away.
Okay. I'm really not sure there was any point to that, but it's fine. Go to Cafe du Champ. What are you saying?
Do you know anything about a Jack the Ripper VR role-playing game?
Yeah, I remember that one. One of the first virtual multiplayer games. Wildly popular for about a year. Lousy performance, clunky graphics, but great gameplay.
No, it's a role-playing game, so people pretend to be Jack the Ripper?
You played Jack or a police inspector or one of the prostitutes he murdered. There were dozens of scenarios. A company called Warp Space designed it. It's funny, as successful as that game was, they just pulled it off the market, never re-released it. They archive a lot of this stuff at well-addressed Warp.
Seems strange.
Companies usually squeeze everything they can out of their successful titles. But Warp Space re-released everything except this one title. Something must have happened.
He didn't want to dress up for the part. He wanted to just wear his wee hat and read his wee book. I mean, this is in the distant future of 2040, Ross. This is how what fashion's going to be like. It's going to go all the way back to 1920s.
Did Falconetti ever play this Ripper game?
He was crazy for it. Big Jack the Ripper nut. In fact, I played it with him and his friends on one occasion.
Right. Were two of them named Claire Burton and Vincent Magnotta?
Doesn't ring a bell. But there were 8 of them playing the Ripper game all the time. Men and women. I only met them all in person once. Usually I just met their data angels in the Ripper game space. Everyone had C-space handles like Balfour and Victoria.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I thought so. Why did he say that?
Are you familiar with the Web Runners?
Web Runners? Yeah, I heard of them. Bunch of chicken shit kids. Think they stand for something, but waste their time playing games.
Did you know that Falconetti used to hang with them?
That's right. Yeah, that fits. Because he was quite a chicken shit himself back then.
Good stuff. Good chat. Glad we did it. We did need that though, because he did tell us about a well we need to go and visit. So it's back. We're logging on. Back to the internet.
Virtual Dynamics Operating System.
Have you guys ever seen the Johnny Mnemonic game? That's one that I want to play. I don't know it very well. All I do know is that like there's a fucking load of ways to die in it. Yeah, I mean it's not Keanu Reeves that's in it because I think he's in the film. I don't know how much of it is based on the film. But it's like an actual like live action FMV game, and like if you fucking try to log into any computer before you're allowed to, essentially the game just kills you in like various different ways. I'm interested. I am interested. I will probably play it at some point if it's but I reckon it is available to play a lot like this is.
Wofford Well. Kane's Well. Isis Well. Virtual
Oh my god, where is there it is?
Warp Space.
Warp Space. The password for Warp Space is just warp. Tech War. I don't even know what that one is. Alright. Warp Space Technologies. Ripper Multiplayer VR Adventure 2023. God damn. Oh, it closed Oh, boys. Boys, it only fucking closed down last year. At the end of last year there. Fuck. But down with oh my god, what is that game that just got turned off out of nowhere? Oh, I've forgotten the name of it completely. No, not Destiny 2, not it was like last week. It was like a PS5 game that came out that I assumed nobody played. Oh, but it has FMV cutscenes. Oh, shit. No, is it driving? I posted it on the Discord and it got 0 attention, which is basically what it fucking deserves, to be honest. What the fuck was it called? I need to scroll past so much stuff to get to it, man. Destruction All-Stars, it was a driving one. Yeah. I completely forgot it was even driving based. Do you know that? Completely forgot. Anyway. Ooh. Illegal log. Oh. So. December. Exactly, Ross. I think that's the problem. Nobody did. Now, when we were in... Oh, look. Because there's like Joe Dorset on the 9th of December. I don't know who the fuck that's supposed to be. Burton, though. You know, that's Claire Burton. Where's, there's Falcon. Yeah. And then Clarence, unknown. Illegal logon. Game closed and taken offline due to fatality on December 23rd, 2025. Okay. Where have we seen Clarence before? We saw Clarence in neon light for some reason in Magnotta's apartment. Let's go to the hospital. I'm gonna very quickly have a wee chat with the receptionist, see if she's got anything to say. It's been a while since we checked in.
Medicac, hold on. Hold on. Jesus, Quinlan, you look like shit. Are you all right?
Wow.
Had a little run-in with Magnotta.
Ugh, that creep. Next time he's in here, I'd stick a hypodermic up his butt. Do the world a favor.
Jesus.
Are you sure you're all right? You need to see a doctor.
That's what I had in mind, Viv. She here?
In her office.
He's fine. Nothing's happened. Like, that whole thing with Magnotta was days ago. Like, he's fine. Absolutely fine. Right, up to the wards. Man, okay, we are, like, very near the end of this game now, as it turns out. So, any theories on who the murderer could be? I feel like we've got like a fucking crazy puzzle coming up soon. Can't see it on this I can't see it on this walkthrough, so I don't know. Right, what have you got to say, Barton?
Not now.
I got some questions and I want some answers. Don't you want to prove you're not the Ripper?
Oh, so that's the game. If I don't answer, you make me look bad in public, huh?
Something like that.
You have 5 minutes.
Okay, what about your wee lab?
I want to know more about this secret lab of yours.
Haven't we been through this?
Not all of it. I've been digging through some Pan Financial accounts. Do Simeon Industries or Berman Limited mean anything to you?
Been talking to your editor, have you? What did Mr. Dodds tell you?
Dodds? I mean, what's he got to do with this?
Dodds didn't tell you? Wow, an honest reporter, that's a first. I went to Pan Financial for research funding. They gave me a grant, but it came with a price. My research involved translating brain images directly into audio and video output. The bank wanted me to create a program that would allow them to implant subliminal messages into targeted brains while they were interfacing with cyberspace. I started thinking that with a few minor adjustments, there were other things the program could do to a human brain. Other things that it could make a person do.
Like make them blow up?
Maybe. That's just one more reason I'm going to shut down this whole operation.
Are you working with the cops?
Pan Financial owns the cops. Your editor's going to break the story in the Herald. What really worries me is that I think someone broke into my research well a few months ago and may have stolen my notes.
Well, you think the Ripper did it?
I hope not. If he used my notes to construct his murder weapon, I'm as guilty as he is.
So it certainly seems like Burton isn't the Ripper. Unless she's playing me.
What happened in that last Ripper game 15 years ago?
I don't know. It happened so quickly. We heard Josie Dorset scream. When we found her, she was dead. At first, we thought Joey had introduced something new into the game. But she really was dead.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a couple of seconds of the weirdest beat you've ever heard.
Why would someone want Josie dead?
I think the killer thought she was me.
Well, how do you figure?
Because right before the game started, Josie and I switched parts. It should have been me who was killed.
Well, why would someone want to kill you?
I don't know. Maybe because I've had trouble with men.
Do you think the person that killed Josie is our Ripper?
Well, there's obviously some connection.
Right, thanks, Claire.
Who do you think did it?
Who's left? Magnata or Joey? They're both crazy. I'm next on the list. And I can't even go to the cops unless I have some evidence on one of those two. But I'm not going to just wait to be slaughtered.
But you realize, Doctor, that from where I stand, you're just as much a suspect as those two.
I realize that. So go stand somewhere else.
Tout.
Take a look at this.
What's this?
Magnata says Falconetti's the Ripper. Says the cop angels put this together.
The police did it before us? No way. Use your head, Quinlan. How'd they get access?
Yeah, well, Magnata's got Falconetti in jail, and he's gonna hang him with this. I mean, fine by me if he's the killer, but what if he's not?
There must be some photo processor or something at the newspaper that could tell you if this thing is real.
Well, I don't know anything about image analysis.
Well, Nosy, you better find out. Or an innocent man will die, and the Ripper will still be free.
Right.
We're gonna put that fucking picture through, like, is this AI? Is this picture AI? We submit it onto a fucking subreddit, man, asking them.
If the Ripper is killing from cyberspace, how could Catherine have survived?
That's a mystery in itself. If the Ripper was striking long distance for the first time, then he may have made a mistake. Also, your girlfriend has abnormally strong psychic defenses.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
In a psychic sense, she may have fought the Ripper off before he could kill her.
Okay. You said.
Not now, Quinlan.
Oh, I thought there'd be more, but like more like dialogue to just tell me to fuck off. But anyway, off to the newsroom so that we can fucking put it through. As has this been photoshopped? Analysis thing. But first, we're gonna go and speak to Ben because we just learned about this whole fucking story he's been keeping from us.
Ben, are you working on a story with Claire Burton?
How'd you get that? Burton wouldn't tell you that.
She did?
She didn't. I found out on my own.
What?
Ace reporter, remember?
No, you didn't.
Do me a favor. This has nothing to do with the Ripper. Stay off it, Quinlan.
Okay, Ben, but there's something I need to know. Burton says that she's working on a story with you to bust some illegal ops at Pan Financial. Is she scamming me?
Between you and me, the one reason this story isn't ready to break is that I'm not sure she's giving me all the facts.
Right, okay.
Do we have a current audio-visual editor here?
Sure. Schneider should have one on his desk, this center one by the window.
Okay, let's go there then. Desk near the window. Over there. How the fuck do I get there? Did I just walk? Can I walk over here and just turn right? I guess so. Yeah, that's fine. We're just wandering over. It's good that he's actually just taking me over here, actually. Usually they'd make me do this, but I guess this is the only thing here. No! Fuck! Shit! God damn it. It takes so long too. That's such a fucking punishing misclick. Right. That's a wee desk. Is that what I'm looking for? Oh no, it is. For your eyes only. Okay, let's get the whack out. Picture. Analyze. Oh, it's all been altered. That bastard. So Magnotta gave us a faked picture of Falconetti as the Ripper, did he? That seems highly dodgy. Let's go and confront him, because that's what we like to do. We like to completely go right up to the cops and say, what the fuck are you up to? Right to their face. Especially cops who are known for their aggression. And their police brutality. What are you saying, pal? What's he got? Is it just a mug? He's doing a dance? What is he up to?
I know this image of Eddie is a fake.
You're full of shit, Quinlan. I had a half a dozen angels working our girl's head with Tanaka synopticons.
I ran it through an imaging program.
What?
Came up with 7 instances of image falsification.
I bent the rules a little. What do you care?
I don't think you bent the rules. I think I heard him snap.
I'll rewrite the damn rules if that's what it takes to nail Eddie.
Well, if it's another frame job, I'm gonna have to run it in the Herald.
No, please don't. Not the Herald.
That's
Oh,
cute.
no.
Cute. You're gonna need all that cute stuff when I run my story. Because with no badge and no bounty, you're gonna need something. A front page story is probably gonna free Eddie. And it's gonna cost you a shot at the Ripper bounty and probably cost you your badge.
So fucked like you. Thinks he has me by the balls. All right, Quinlan. You want to quit a bust? Fine. He's out. That's on your conscience when he strikes again.
Okay. Oh, cool. I was like, I need to go here, and I don't know if it's going to let me because the game's been a bit funny recently with letting me go to Falconetti's safe house. But we managed to make it. Let's hope I can fucking speak to him. Oh my god, he's got a fucking knife in his mouth.
Ow! Ah, fuck, son of a bitch.
What are you doing?
Hurt my shoulder. Gotta throw every day or I lose the touch.
Magnata also had a sore shoulder. You've got a sore shoulder.
What's with this murder in that last Ripper game?
Somebody slipped something into the game code that killed her. Because I was the game master, I took the fall.
So what happened?
I rotted 2 years in fucking prison. Till my lawyer got him to overturn the conviction. Seems the police held out some evidence. Right about the time Magnata got promoted to detective. It's interesting stuff for an investigative reporter, don't you think, Quinlan?
Now, why would Magnata frame you?
To bust up my marriage. He couldn't handle that I won Claire and he didn't. And I was sleeping with her every night, doing it with her every night.
Alright. I mean, for a lot of this game, it makes you really suspect Falconetti. And I mean, he can be the murderer.
What did Claire do?
It was not a complete
Tell
fake
you
out.
what she did. She deserted me. He had to slip the divorce papers through the bars of my cell.
Sad. What do you know about Josie Dorset?
Barely knew the girl. It was a long time ago.
But apparently it's fresh for somebody. I mean, it's got to be the same person.
No shit. And guess who's on the short list? That son of a bitch is gonna kill everybody that played that game. There's not many of us left.
And it all started with Josie.
Yeah, so what?
So who was she?
I hardly even knew the fucking girl. She was just some chick that was into the Ripper shit like the rest of us. All I remember is that she talked a lot. Never stopped. Went on and on about that daughter of hers. Drove me nuts. I have no idea why anybody would off her. Claire knew her better than I did.
So who do you think really committed the murder?
It had to be Magnata. No one else had the know-how to pull up something like this.
Okay, he thinks it's Magnata. I mean, he's obviously gonna think it's Magnata. He fucking hates him.
You know, Eddie, you're the most likely suspect.
You think so?
Well, it's either you, a cop, or a respected surgeon.
Looks bad, don't it?
You got the temperament.
I'm a nasty guy.
And the expertise.
The knives. Don't forget the knives.
Yeah. Looks pretty bad.
I will say, it's framed because of the ending we're on that there's only 3 choices. There's actually a 4th suspect that only becomes a suspect if they are the killer. Really, like I think in all the other endings they're just like not even thought of at all. But I don't know if the dialogue changes on that ending to be like to include that 4th person. It's a weird one.
So, Magnata tried to frame you with the picture.
I hate owing people a favor. I guess I owe you one. So does that clear me?
Well, I'm not too sure, Eddie. See, this frame job makes Magnata look bad too. I mean, either one of you could be the Ripper. So until I know, why don't we all just play it by the book? How'd you hurt your shoulder?
What? I was playing with myself. What do you think? I was throwing knives, I threw it out of whack. Recurring injury. No big deal.
It's Jerry from Twin Peaks, yeah. Or the guy from the Warriors as well. He's in that. He's Sully in Commando, I think. That Arnie film. He's, you're a funny guy, Sully. That's why I'm going to kill you last. It's him. It's him. Sully. It's fucking David Patrick Kelly. The boy himself. Oh my god, that's a thing? A mod anniversary? Has that come up in stream? It's not come up on my thingy chat. I don't know if I guess it has come up in stream. That's mad as fuck. I did not know that was a thing. I've never had that come up. He is. This is something I was going to mention, Ross. I think that John Rhys-Davies is only in this game when the killer is the fourth person. Because he's supposed to come up earlier on when we went to Cafe de Champ. I think, anyway, we are about to go there now. So things might change. But
Incoming surveillance transmission.
No, I'm not going to do it. I won't get involved in something like that, Joey. You already are involved. No, stop.
Good to see you, Magnata. What's it been? 15 years? Just like the old days, huh? Me and Claire sharing a moment, you butting in, wishing you were in my shoes.
Knock it off, Joey.
Yeah, before I knock it off for you. You must be out of your mind. Letting a convicted killer in here.
You set me up, you fucking psychopath.
You won't beat it this time.
I know you're the Ripper, you fuck. You're not pinning it on me.
That's enough.
Hey.
We don't even know that the Ripper is one of the web runners.
Nah, the Ripper's in this room. You could bet on it. You could bet your life on it.
I'll be too busy watching my back around you two.
You get off.
You too. I got a file on you too, Claire. This time nobody escapes. I'll see you fry for this, Joey. I'll kill you, you fuck! Hey, come here! Come on!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure John Rhys-Davies is only in this and the other scenario where the fourth person is the killer. Because you're I think you speak to him right here. I think he's in the back of the room and you just have a big chat with him and like that's it. Like that's all he's doing in the game. I think I might need to come back through here because I was supposed to get a phone call as opposed to that. No? Would you like to say?
I've been reading your clips in the Herald. You're a gutsy news hound. I gotta give you that much.
You're a gutsy news hound. Where? No, so things change in Act 3 specifically, depending on which one you're on. So, in this one, the big telltale sign is that Magnata gives you a picture of Falconetti as the Ripper. There's another one where Falconetti will give you a picture of Magnata as the Ripper. Then there's another telltale sign for the fourth person, the fourth suspect, and then if it's none of those, then it's like scenario 4, I think it's called.
You're making me nervous with all these questions, Quinlan. Big trouble for you. I see my name in the papers.
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick resave here and just save it in this square here. Because what should ideally happen is I should go here and get a phone call from Paul Giamatti, but it doesn't seem to be happening.
How about a beer? All right. Why don't you try this one? This one here's called Quixote. That's from Spain. Well, they say that Picasso drank 15 of these, fell headlong into his blue period on the house. Just nail the Ripper so that my customers can get drunk in public again.
Right, get back to cleaning that fucking bar. They're spilling that entire drink on it. Really not sure how to trigger this now. Well, let's speak to Lou. See what Lou's got to say. Because really we should be going to the end of the game now. But it's not triggering. Oh shit.
Look, Lou, I can prove I'm not guilty if you just help me out. I need you to run a check on this guy named Vigo Haman.
Come on, Quinlan, okay? I got 5 years till retirement, all right? I got 2 kids in college. I got an enlarged prostate. Why should I go out on a limb for you?
It'll only take 20 seconds. Look, I know that good police work is a forgotten art, but you're my only hope that it's not completely dead.
I don't need to run a computer check on this, Haman. I know who he is. I know who he is.
Okay, maybe we are going to speak to John Rhys Davies in this scenario. I feel like this should have happened earlier on and just didn't. So here we are.
Tell me about Vigo Haman.
He's a made man in the Soho mob. He deals in smart drugs, pirated sea space codes, you know, a lot of dirty stuff.
Why?
We haven't been able to nail him.
Where can I find this guy, Haman?
A joint called Cafe de Champ. You ever hear of it?
Duchamp, yeah, no, I've heard of it. I've been there a few times. What's he look like? Maybe I've seen him.
Big guy, got a beard, kind of swarthy.
Sits in the back, heavy accent.
That's him.
Okay, we've not seen him the entire time we've playing this game, but there he is. He's now there. I thought just because it didn't trigger that at all, that we just didn't speak to him in 3 of the 4 scenarios, but no, there he is. It's Gimli. There he is. Looking 2D.
I'm Jake Quinlan from the Herald. Your name, Haman?
Mr. Quinlan. I know your work well. Please, join me. Now, let me tell you how you fucked me. And how I'm going to fuck you. Once upon a time, you wrote a piece about a man, an acquaintance of mine named Schultz. Do you remember that particular story?
Well, I read a lot of stories.
He's so quiet.
This one was special. Schultz, the sausage stuffer, called. You have such a way with words, Mr. Quinlan. Schultz was a meat packer who had the ingenious idea of using the discarded intestines of various and sundry bovines to transport, shall we say, illicit pharmaceuticals.
And you knew the man?
Dear Mr. Quinlan, Schultz was a meat packer, a butcher, a bovine himself. I own Mr. Schultz. When your story revealed exactly how bad sausage was for the health of the citizenry, Mr. Schultz was out of business. I was out of business!
He's not happy.
Had you followed for 3 months, I considered my options.
Is this a bad time because I can always come back?
Absolutely not. Now for the fun part. This is where I get to tell you how I'm going to fuck you.
Will there be actual fucking involved?
Very amusing, Mr. Quinlan, but I don't think you understand. You see, I own you now. Instead of killing you, I decided that I should rather own a reporter. That way I might better avoid future, shall we say, disadvantageous publicity.
Own me? What'd you have in that teacup, anyway?
Well, for all intents and purposes, your ass, my boy. You couldn't print anything on me if you wanted to. Now let me ask you something. How well do you know Mr. Dodds?
Ben Dodds? What's he have to do with this?
It was a dark and stormy night, Mr. Quinn. A young woman was sobbing before the desk of her father. Her father was the city's most respected editor, one Benjamin Dodds. The woman should have been shedding tears of joy. She had just won national acclaim for a brilliant expose on the city's fledgling mayor. Eventually it led to his expulsion. But on that particular evening she was crying because her father had just discovered that her story was based on research that never took place. Sources that didn't exist.
You're lying.
On the contrary, Ben Dodds is the liar. At worst, you see, he managed to hush the whole affair up. Not a word of retraction or correction ever saw the light of day. Not even when the ex-mayor subsequently killed himself.
What?
A story that the Herald did write. Now, how do you think the world would react, Mr. Quinlan, should it be discovered that the respected Ben Dodds, held by his peers as the paradigm of journalistic integrity, had actually perpetrated an untrue story that resulted in a man's death, and did so as an act of nepotism?
Then I guess we have an understanding. I won't print anything about you. For now.
Okay, I don't know if you could hear any of it, because he does. I've turned the game up just so that you've half a fucking chance. You know? Because, man, he talks so fucking quietly, but basically, he now owns the Herald. He doesn't want anything printed about him that could ruin his business. And he's also said that Ben Dodds, the editor of the Herald, I know. Basically, it's that Ben Dodds, the editor of the Herald, published a story which was fabricated and resulted in someone killing themselves. Can't remember who he said killed themselves. So he's using that as sort of a blackmail piece. As like, don't fucking put anything in the paper about me, or I'm gonna fuck you right up. I will turn it back up again, but like you say, it's just basically gonna be the music. Still kind of drown him out, but I'll give you half a chance of being able to fucking hear him. I don't know why they've done this. Jesus. yeah, don't spoil it. But yeah, let's ask him about the theory that he and Falconetti are involved with the Ripper. It's a mental puzzle.
You're up to something with a cyberspace outlaw named Falconetti. I think it has to do with the Ripper. You want to tell me about it?
There's nothing to tell you about.
Well, you were involved with Falconetti.
Mr. Falconetti, I have heard of him, but I have no connection with him.
I don't really know which one to do here. This part in the guide's back a wee bit, but I don't actually know that it tells you what to say. I don't know if it matters. Is what I'm getting at here. No, it doesn't. Okay. I'm gonna bluff him.
Falconetti told me about your little arrangement.
A liar, Mr. Quinlan. I don't even know a Mr. Falconetti.
Well, he knows you, and he linked you to the Ripper.
Falconetti is a profane psychotic.
So you do know him?
Enough to call him a psychotic, I suppose. I find these questions have become tiresome, Mr. Quinlan. I bid you good day, sir.
Well, that's it. That's John Rhys Davies. That's his full thing, I guess. What? Excuse me, I didn't to save the game, but sure, I'll save the game. Sounds good to me. Yeah, he's got no legs. he's got a magician's table. He's like fucking. He's got a mirror under there. Right? Can I do this? No. Who in the name of fuck do I need to speak to about this guy? I'm going to speak to Falconetti and see if he's got anything to say about him. I thought there was like another crazy, like the puzzle that Ross is talking about is not a difficult puzzle. He's more reacting of what the puzzle is, but
Can't get enough, can you?
okay, we won't speak to him. Nope. Okay. Can what if I go to the police station and speak to Magnata? But I think what I might be thinking of is a puzzle from Phantasmagoria 2. I think I'm mixing up that puzzle with this game.
Watch your step.
Okay. Nobody wants to speak to Quinlan. Basically, like, I'm just trying to see if going back to speak to somebody, I might have a dialogue option I didn't have previously, that's now possibly going to trigger moving on. We'll see. Because what really should happen is I should just go to Cafe de Champ and then get phone call. I want to generously say just over halfway, Ross.
Won't be long.
I don't think I can take any more of it. It's not good. It's not good. I've essentially just been drinking it because it's here. Can I just speak to him again? Can I actually just force him to speak to me again? Do you know, I think I always expect it to be sort of, to be carbonated, and it's never carbonated, and I think that doesn't help things. Could you, Chester, stop it? Let's try to go behind my computer.
I find these questions have become tiresome.
I could have had cheese latte instead, you're right. I will forever be regretting not getting the cheese latte. I don't really know what to do if the game's not going to trigger. What does the other walkthrough say? I've got 2 walkthroughs open because this game needs separate fucking ones. Actually, yeah, maybe I'll just go back to the... Maybe I'll deck and speak to Catherine again, so let me go to the hospital. There we go. I mean, I would be more curious than anything, really. Oh, this is... Okay. This other guide just says, like, go anywhere, and it should just phone you, so I have definitely missed something. It's really funny. These walkthroughs also... No, that's the wrong way. I want to go the other way. These walkthroughs also have different numbers for the ending, so I need to be fucking careful. Yeah, that's a big story. He may have had to come out to change that recently. I'm not sure if he has or not, but that's definitely a thing that he said. He refused to raise it from $1, which sucks because I paid £2 for it. I mean, got a big money somewhere in the import, I suppose. Do you know the thing is, I keep trying these Arizona flavors. I actually don't think I've ever had one I liked. Ah, right. So what are you doing? Nah, they're $1 or 99 cents possibly even. Got anything to say? Yes.
Who is Clarence?
Clarence, I'm not sure. I think he's one of Magnata's handles, but it's hard to tell. I mean, he knows how to cover his tracks better than most, and he's a much better decker than he lets on.
I think that was it. I think that might be what we had to do.
Quinlan, there's cable. Something's come together in Catherine's mind. The image of the Ripper's become clearer. Get over here, fast. We're about to learn who our Ripper is.
We're about to learn who the Ripper is. I was just there, man. Why didn't you tell me that when I was standing right next to you? Right, well, we need to go over there now, again. I don't know about that, but the Costco thing is similar. That they don't want to raise the prices. But the price, man, on the Costco food court thing is fucking crazy. Get like a big ass sausage and a bun and a drink for £1.50. Like, what the fuck is that? It's nice too. Like, It's like the IKEA thing, except those hot dogs aren't as good. They're pretty basic hot dogs. Yeah, it's fucking mental. Absolutely crazy. I mean, we tend to get the hot dogs whenever we go to IKEA, but I would never say they were good. They're just really cheap. And probably not as cheap now.
Image. We almost had it and the screen went static.
What?
It's off the monitor, it's out of memory, it's probably gone forever.
No, man.
The net I can't reach, or something seriously wrong, Quinlan. It's gotta be the Ripper, he's making his move.
Chester, for fuck's sake.
I am making my move. Don't be so surprised. You're in a room full of computers. Only 3 victims remain. And you, Quinlan. I hadn't planned upon killing you. But Mr. Nosy's gonna find out what it's really like to be on the inside. Return to where you began. The library. The Ripper book. Remove it from the shelf and dig in. The stage is set. The roles are cast for the next game of Ripper. Let the mystery begin.
Okay. We are now at the very end of the game. You know what? I've actually never had the meatballs from IKEA, somehow, still. End of game. Right, so. We're gonna fail first, so that we can see the bad ending, if you like. But first, we have a puzzle.
Return to where you began. The library. The Ripper book. Remove it from the shelf and dig in.
I found myself in Hamilton Wofford's virtual Whitechapel, and all my playmates were there, somewhere in the shadowy alleys in the fog, before they lurked. The problem was, I had only one shot. Wofford said something about having my fortune told.
I'm gonna have to do something for the YouTube thing for this, unfortunately. But we'll get enough context in a second for what's about to happen. So a whole bunch of cards floating the screen. And then Don't Fear the Reaper starts playing. Now, I am going to mute it. Because I am going to put this on YouTube. It will get muted if I don't do this. But the puzzle, genuinely, is the lyrics of the song. I know. See if I had moved on to a 4th stream of this, Ross, I think the plan would have been to put on that sketch, you know, the SNL sketch, the cowbell one. This is such a weird version of this song. Fucking hell. You might have missed it, Ross, but the intro, which I might play it for the outro as well, actually, just for fun, because I'll never use it again for anything, is a multi-screen Rocksmith playthrough of the song. This is what I meant by coming back to the lyrics, Ellie. That's why I said I wanted to come back to highlight your comment earlier, because The lyrics are actually important to the game. Anyway, yeah, so you need it to put it in the order. So it's seasons. Don't fear, which where's fear? Nope. Fear. Fear. The Reaper. Fucking Twin Peaks ass. Oh, you can't hear it because it's doing like a weird like playing them, singing them backwards. Can I just fucking very quickly? Hold on. Yes.
Fear.
This mad as fuck. Seasons don't fear the Reaper, nor do the wind. Yeah, that's wind. The sun. Which just went nuts. Or the rain. Hold on, before we put that there. No, is that not it? Is that not right?
Fear. Nieuw. Nas. Nog. Vijf.
I don't.
Nas. Nieuw.
Business don't fear the Reaper.
Fear. Nog. Nieuw. Nas.
This is not working. Kill me! No! You destroyed the weapon! You fucking got me, boys. Quinlan's dead. Yeah, that was the well, not that was the exact reason I saved it, but
Oh man, we got big problems. We lost the image. We almost had it and the screen went static. It's off the monitor.
we cannot skip this.
Gone forever. Burton's stacked into the net. I can't reach her. Something's seriously wrong, Quinlan. It's got to be the Ripper. He's making his move.
I am making my move.
oh my god, we're gonna have to watch this. I'm not gonna do the other one then.
Don't be so surprised. You're in a room full of computers. Only 3 victims remain. And you, Quinlan, I hadn't planned upon killing you. But
Basically, you can hit the wrong person or just take too long, and the Ripper will kill you. And basically that happens. Same scene.
remove it from the shelf and dig in.
I don't know why it's doing this, because I saved it. Do
Roles
this.
are cast for the next game of Ripper. Let the mystery begin.
Okay. Thankfully, this walkthrough gives you like the number. What? What? Why did it go back to the main menu?
Oh man, we got big problems. We lost the image. We almost had it and the
What the
screen
fuck
went
is?
static.
Why did it do that?
It's out of memory. It's
Oh
probably gone
no!
forever. Burton's stacked into the net. I can't
I'll have to go
reach
into
her.
restore game, I think.
It's got to be the Ripper. He's making his move.
I am making my move. Don't be so surprised. You're in a room full of computers.
I am
Only 3
making my
victims
move.
remain. And you, Quinlan, I hadn't planned upon killing you. But Mr. Nosy's gonna find out what it's really like to be on the inside. Return to where you began. The library. The Ripper book. Remove it from the shelf.
Remove it from the shelf.
Dig in. The stage is set. The roles are cast for the next game of Ripper. Let the mystery begin.
And is it going to boot me to the main menu again? What the fuck? It like showed a wee second of that there. There we go. If I reload the save, it's not so.
Return to where you began.
Right. So we're talking seasons.
Hey.
Oh, that is fear. Oh, that was my problem. I guess it makes sense if it was like wind, sun, rain. Hurry up before I get fucking VOD muted, lad. There we go. There, right, move on. Cool. We're entering Whitechapel. That was us merging the three weapons together, so now we have the energy shuriken so that we can defeat the Ripper. So does anyone have any theories as to who the Ripper is? Do you know who the Ripper is in this scenario?
That's the last piece of the puzzle. Now I can take a shot at the Ripper.
I'm a doctor, not a killer.
I'm a doctor, not a killer, Jim.
Don't lose your head, kid. I ain't your killer.
Jake, the Ripper pulled me here from my coma.
By the way, Catherine's the fourth suspect.
Don't shoot.
Magnato's the one you want.
Magnato's the one you want.
Why are you looking at me that way?
Put it down, Quinlan.
Fucking get him. Magnar, he's the killer.
You really put a job on him. I couldn't have done it better myself. One must look out for oneself.
Yeah, it was Magnar.
Arthur said his weapon would destroy Whitechapel along with the Ripper.
If he gives you the fake picture of Falconetti as the Ripper, he is him. That's literally the biggest clue. I hope you're ready for the big the big write up of for the ending. You ready for this?
And so, unlike the first Ripper, this one didn't get away with it. Magnata was as violent as he had seemed, turning an obsession with a game into a nightmare as dark and terrible as the one that gripped Whitechapel over 150 years ago. I'm certain that in Magnata's mind the killings had a logic, but I didn't feel up to pondering a madman's motives. Not today, anyhow.
That's it. That's literally it, and that's the same for everybody. I'm gonna mute the credit. Sorry, it's just thingy again. If Falconetti or Burton are the killer, it's the exact same ending, except he changes the names. Whereas, if the killer is Catherine, there's a bit more context. And in the strategy guide, the killer for the main story in that, the main narrative, is Catherine. And the reason is, she starts killing all the web runners because her mother, Josie Dorset, was the one who died. They did spell John's name wrong. Her mother's the one who died in that game that everyone was talking about. So she starts killing all the web runners out of revenge because she doesn't know which one of them did it. And it turns out it was a programming glitch and none of them actually killed her. So the game sort of has like some sort of lore thing going on, but only in one scenario. Otherwise, it's just, oh yeah, fuck it. They just went mad and started killing people. It's a fucking horrible ending. Oh, for fuck's sake. I thought it was going to change to a different thing, but it's just the same song again. So that's Ripper. Just Alexa. She's from your wee Amazon machine. That's her. She's in this. It's a game that, like, I think the only really good thing about this game is the cast and the FMV stuff. No, it wouldn't have, Ross. So the big kind of thing about this game is there's 3 acts to it. And the first 2 acts are the same regardless. It's all just like story building and getting to know the characters and sort of the context behind what's happened and how they know each other and all that kind of stuff. And then Act 3 is like, right, cool, we're going to change stuff, and whatever the changes are means that that's the killer. Like, it literally does not matter for the first 2 acts, except to just, I guess, play and get a wee bit of story. Like, there's no whodunit elements at all to the first 2 acts. It's chosen literally just in the final one. But then when you do get down to it, they don't really have a story that explains why any of the main 3 did it. It's just, fuck it, they did it. And Quinlan doesn't really want to figure it out. He doesn't want to look into it anymore. They just did it and that's it. That's all you're getting. Whereas if it turns out the woman that's been in a coma the entire game did it, there's a wee bit of a, she did it because her mum died and she thinks one of them did it, but they didn't. It's a wee bit of like, whatever. It's not great. It's not a great story. The puzzles are fucking mad. But it has a class cast doing, when I say like doing great, like hammy acting, it's mainly Walken. You're playing it for Christopher Walken. You know, that's really it. But that's it. That's it. It was just, instead of red herrings, it's just a whole river. And then like at the end it just goes, yeah, fuck it. One of the people is the killer. I think it's one of the main bits of criticism about Ripper, is that arbitrary ending stuff. I don't know. I enjoyed it. It's a game that I've always sort of wanted to play and just couldn't be arsed, and I've enjoyed streaming it. And it has made me want to play more FMV games, but what I will say is this was bad with me on a guide. I can't imagine what a game I don't know anything about is going to be like, even with a guide.